Hello, welcome to my channel. Great to see you. Thanks for popping in. And today's Friday, and that means that it is Flip Through Friday, hosted by Harmony's Creations. Don't forget to pop over and say hello to Harmony. Lovely channel, amazing journals. You won't be disappointed. So today I thought I'd do a flip through of some of my new purchases, and I very rarely buy new books. I usually always buy second-hand books, and I also buy magazine bundles from usually eBay. So I thought I would give you a flip through. So as you can see, first we have a RSPB Pocket Guide to British Birds, and I think this is a book from 2012, and it's got beautiful photos in it. It's a nice little size because you can put it in your pocket, and so it goes into things like habitats, Bampton Cliffs there, that's they've got seals there as well, I believe. And it's got little pictures and illustrations. The illustrations are beautiful, and it explains a little bit about each bird, head shape, variety, the population, the voice, description, and so it's just a really pretty little book to look through. So you know, it's handy for bird identification if you're still learning about lots of birds like me. But this is a really cute little book, and you could fit it in your pocket, you could fit it in your handbag, so you could take it with you. And if you spot a bird, you can look it up. I usually actually try and snap a photo and then identify it when I get home, or even quite often out of my bedroom window. I mean, for example, these are house sparrows, and we have quite a few house sparrows around us, so it's easy for me to snap a photo and then look it up in the book. And this is just, it's short, it's sweet, they gives you the main pointers, the habitats and brief description, and what's not to love. It's great for information. And so I'm sure this is a 2012 book, but worth it just for the illustrations in itself. I never pay more than a couple of pounds for my books, and I get them. Sometimes I repurpose them in my journals. Sometimes I adapt them to make journals, and sometimes I just keep them for reading. Then next we've got a book on a Victorian embroidery by Frida Parker. And this is a pretty little book. Well, actually, it's not a little book, is it? It's a huge book. I really like the inside page. It's so pretty. And it's quite an old book. I think it's 1990, so it's quite an older book. But it's got good basic ideas in, and I always like seeing new designs to try. Not very often I follow them letter by letter. Oh, that's a beautiful fireplace. I like that. That's nice. So I usually take a design that I like and then adapt it to how I want it, and that seems to work for me. Lovely little Victorian sampler there. I like samplers. I like it because it's got the different pattern details in there. So you could take all of it or part of it, trace it through and pop it onto your own fabric. Some pretty little bird, some flowers. I have quite a few embroidery books, but this one is it's just an old-fashioned Victorian book, and I love that cushion cover. And I thought I could get some ideas from it. Stitches at the back, stitch guides, which are always handy. It's nice to just look through the photographs. The photographs are huge. I haven't decided whether I'll keep this one or whether I'll journal it yet. I don't know. Haven't decided. But I will at some point. And then we also have Applique by Pauline Brown. And I do love Applique. I incorporate it into a lot of my slow stitching designs, a lot of my snippet rolls, and this just talks about techniques and patterns and designs and colours, and how to fit it all together, and just gives you a few basic ideas. That's a beautiful screen. So yeah, it's just another pretty little book. Haven't decided whether to keep this one either, or whether to repurpose it. And it's always good to get ideas from different places, isn't it? That's a very nice cushion cover. I love the colours on that. The blues and the lilacs, a little bit of teal. But yeah, so that's funny. I like that. But yeah, so there we go. There is that. That's nice. I like that. Very Spanish, Portuguese, maybe. I like things like that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and I also got some National Geographics. National Geographics. The pictures are amazing. It's so pretty just to look through. The photography is fabulous. And what I tend to do is, as I say, I buy these second hand. I think this is 1982, July 1982. So although all the information isn't up to date, that doesn't bother me because I tend to read them, keep any articles I want, and then repurpose them to my journals. But it's more money conscious buying them second hand and in a bundle. I think I got a bundle of 5 or 6, and I think it was sort of £7. Whereas the magazines are about £4 or £5 each to buy. Magazine prices are ridiculous nowadays. And if you're not bothered about the details being information being current, then it doesn't really matter if you're buying the older version. And I just like looking through, and National Geographic is great for finding out about other nationalities and their cultures and the planet, which is something that I really enjoy finding out about. And then I also have a bundle of the Country Living magazine Now I love to sit and flick through Country Living and look at all the different interiors and I could spend millions. I do like this one. This is from 2012, I think. Something like that. 2014. But just look at the glossy pictures. Lovely cow. So it's got all adverts at the back. I'm going to have great fun reading through this. Could do with that house for weekends, weekend visitations. I can dream. And Le Creuset pans and lots of different ideas. Oh yes, nice desert island, nice sofa. I like that duck. That's cute. That's pretty. I like just looking through and just having a. Oh yes, I just like looking through and having lots of pictures to look at. I do read them as well. Chocolate. That pudding looks nice. Also get recipes in this one. That's gosh, I can't remember where that is. It's a farm. Yeah, it's Sussex somewhere. And some more nice interiors. Oh, that reminds me of my Nana's house from when, gosh, she died in the 80s, so that's going back a long time. But yeah, it reminds me of hers. Yeah, magnolia trees. That's pretty, I like that. Bright and beautiful. I like bright and beautiful. Grasmere, which is Lake District, I think. But yeah, they're just great to flick through. And that's my flip through for this Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I'm going to go off and make myself a cup of coffee and have a flick through some of these magazines. So, I hope you've had a great week. Don't forget to pop over to see Harmony. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. So, there we go. Don't you want to just go make a cup of tea and put your feet up now? I know I do. So, there is my stack. This has been a Flip Through Friday. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, take care.